So
yeah, we do fucking production over here. Oh shit, I cussed right at the start. It's gonna demonetize me. It always does that because I forget.
it's all over. All over.
Always does that. What's up, DC Fat Cat? What's up, Brian27, Agent Redbeards, Hairline, Brannon, Descent. I am sleepy. Lydia, what's up? No, I'm just tired. I'm kind of tired today for some reason.
Yeah, you seem kind of slow, Sean.
Low energy.
Yeah,
I didn't get my nap. I didn't get my nap.
Oh, that's what it was.
Got your old man nap, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a nap in. But not very long, just about 20 minutes.
I need like 2 hours.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, I do the thing
all over my pillow and stuff.
To lead up to the 8-hour nap you're gonna take.
No, I only sleep like probably 6 hours at night.
I can't. So what I'll do is I try and sleep 7 hours, and if I don't hit the 7 hours, then I'll sleep about 3 p.m. Like after I go to the gym, I'll try and make up the difference. So if I lost an hour, I'll get that hour back later.
I don't think sleep works like that though. No, I'm not.
It does. Yeah, it's
monster. Fuck that shit.
It's your you always need a certain amount of REM cycles. You like
REM
every 90
cycles?
minutes. Yeah, it's like a thing where your body like goes into deeper levels of sleep, and that's when it
Trying
actually
to
rests
pay
into
extra for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement.
Yeah, when I'm getting a job, I make sure I'm getting enough sleep, so I get my REM job.
You definitely sound like you said that. Necro Banana, $5 dono. Have y'all seen Trump's mugshot? The memes got me rolling. You obviously don't follow me on Twitter because I posted
so good.
the one where it looks like throw mama from the train. I mean, not that the fuck was that noise? The Goonies. The Goonies.
No one understands the switch focus thing that I posted on Twitter.
Oh, I made a very funny video about that for tomorrow.
This is so stupid.
Fucking idiots. Fucking
actually
idiots.
believing this.
What's funny?
Actually believing this.
What's funny about
Websites
this
are
is
doing stories on it.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I might do a video on it because I actually remember this because I made a video on this thing in 2016. 2017.
The Nintendo Focus?
The Nintendo Focus, I did.
name?
Do you know how I made it? Because it was on 4chan in 2016.
I thought it sounded stupid and familiar.
The dude has his poverty fucking ceiling fan lights in the reflection of the picture. He doesn't even have matching bulbs.
That's why I posted we've been here before, because we've literally had this fake rumor thing before. We had this exact same one. It's the exact same thing.
People, I'm just surprised. Like, you know, shit like that always happens online. That's one thing. But for websites and YouTubers
And
pick this
YouTubers
up,
are covering it like as if it's real.
like dead ass. Yeah, they're being dead ass with it.
They are being very dead ass.
Callan Shaw Indie Games with a $2 dono. You all need Pokemon sleep to fix your sleep. Nah, the Pokemon would kill himself.
Nothing's
Whoa.
fixing my sleep.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to get demonetized. You're like, you know what Pokemon needs? Suicide.
Have you guys heard of Crash Team Rumble? Unfortunately.
I played the beta and they offered me a code.
Come out? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it came out. It came out 2 months ago.
I wonder what that player base is looking like.
It's already discounted too.
Yeah, at the game, it just doesn't. There's nothing to it. I played the beta. There's just. I actually tried to make a video, and I was so bored. I couldn't even write a script. I couldn't even figure out how to make like 8 minutes of content out of it.
I know we don't. I mean, developers want to make stuff and they want to make things, and we're not always going to ask for everything. But who asked for this? Like, I don't.
Yeah,
there's
who asked.
They got made. I mean, I feel like that Toys for Bob just got told like, "Hey, we need a games as a service game. You have all these Crash assets, turn it into a games as a service." Yeah. They're like, "Okay."
Yeah, Necro, I'm gonna briefly read yours. I prefer a live ass. Thank you very much. Your name is Necro Banana. You don't. Corey McIntyre, the 100 Canadian dono. Everyone, shout outs to Corey McIntyre, the legend of this chat, the legend of this channel. What up, RGT? How's Grandma and Grandpa? Any good eats this week? Yes. So my uncle's birthday, his 60th birthday, was Thursday, and my grandma had a thing for him over at her house. It was pasta, chicken cordon bleu, salad, and an ice cream cake. Because I've pretty much transformed everyone to enjoy the ice cream cake.
Did
and
you
then
get Fudgy the Whale?
No, I don't think she goes to Carvel. She gets it at Big Y.
That's fine then.
Yeah. And then she stopped by today because she went to her sister's house to do her hair and brought me some low sodium ham and some Portuguese rolls.
Mm.
And then tomorrow she's going shopping at the mall with my cousin, and I live by the mall. So I might see her again tomorrow. I might go to the fucking diner because that's where they're going for lunch. I don't know if I'm going to go though. Depends what time I wake up tomorrow. But thank you so much, Corey McIntyre. You're fucking amazing. Corey the legend. Noah Smith, member of the RGT squad for 12 months. It's been a year already. Time flies, dude. Time is like this year's almost over. Like, let's be real. Now we're getting into the good part of the year. This is from September to the end of December is my favorite time of the year. It's always my favorite time of the year. You get Thanksgiving, you get Halloween.
A little cooler outside.
You get that low sodium Thanksgiving.
Nah, I don't fucking care. that medicine, that medicine will be doing its job, keeping the blood pressure low. Yeah, I like winter. I like short days. I like to fall asleep on the couch and wake up and it's like pitch black. I'm like, oh fuck, I slept all day. And you look, it's like 5:30, and you're like, oh hell yeah.
What a life.
I have not played Baldur's Gate 3. It's not really my style.
Oh,
It's the best game ever. You can fuck everybody.
Okay.
I just remembered Monday's the new Undisputed. I'm actually kind of excited to see what they have.
Oh, interesting.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it a rotating cast?
Yeah, but they got Michael Irvin and Keyshawn Johnson and Richard Sherman.
Keyshawn.
I like
So-
Michael. Richard's okay. Keyshawn's okay. Michael's the fucking funny. Did you ever see?
Yeah, Michael's great. He's always sweating and stuff whenever
That's because he's a fucking
rants.
cokehead. Did you ever see his thing on
I did. I know what you're talking about. I did.
That's the best
yeah.
fucking interview ever.
Yeah.
Is there a smell to the coke? You don't smell it. We do multiplayer over on the Patreon. We do multiplayer games. Mortal Kombat 1 should have Bob Barker as a DLC fighter, a la Happy Gilmore.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. He died, and then Harley Quinn from the animated series died today, too.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you got Terry Funk, you got Bray Wyatt. A lot of death this week.
Jeez.
Somehow your fault, John. How do you feel?
Ah, man.
What's my favorite visual novel? Yeah. Lucas V with a €2, maybe? Love you, RGT. YouTube.com/Dreamcast guy.
See, I want to clip that. I'm gonna use that as my actual outro at some point.
should.
That's funny.
Necro Banana. I heard Jordan loves to smell gasoline, allegedly.
That's a great fucking rumor to make up. What? That's awesome.
I remember, well, first off, I like the smell of gasoline. I don't huff it or anything like that. But I remember when I worked at the pharmacy, this fucking grungy ass motherfucker came in. Why is my hairy crack in the chat? This grungy motherfucker came in, and you could smell the gasoline on his breath because he was out in the parking lot siphoning gas for his little scooter. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Noah Smith recently bought a 3DS. What game is a must buy?
Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans.
Okay. Dragon Quest 8.
I am a fan of Ocarina of Time 3D. I am a fan of Super Street Fighter 4 3D edition. I am a fan of the first Project X Zone. I liked not really much the second one, but the first one was really good. There's a lot of interest. I mean, Star Fox 64 3D is another classic one.
Oh yeah. I'm a bounce. Bye.
All right, later.
Take it easy.
I dropped the I dropped the article that referenced that 4chan Nintendo Focus thing from
Focus.
2016. Yeah, I just dropped it on Twitter, just in case people are curious.
Stupid.
I remembered that, and I was like, I can go find that again. It was
Link
easy.
Between Worlds, Super Mario 3D. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good games. Yeah, a lot of new cars. It has the locking thing where the flap locks when the car is locked. But this was like, probably 10 plus years ago. Well, I'm 38. Yeah, this was probably like 13 years ago. Yeah, you get an R4 cart and just get everything on it too. It's very easy to hack a 3DS. I'm sure OJ hacked his.
No, this is actually the game running. It's actually the game running on the
Like, hold on
Nintendo
a minute.
3DS itself.
John, I'm
100% legal.
it would be legal even if you didn't, because you can't buy it to benefit any of the companies right now.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's 100%. Like, there's no doubts whatsoever.
There's always doubts. Thank you, Travis. John, I'm surprised you did not bring up what made me very angry last night.
What made you angry last night?
You know what made me angry last night? When I exposed something. And I actually sent that information.
Yourself to a school?
No. I sent that information to a friend, and he was going to see if his snarky friend would make a tweet about it. Oh, he didn't. It's a damn shame.
What made you mad, Sean?
All I have to say is PS1.
Oh, the
The
grading stuff.
Interesting.
Did you look into that further?
I mean, there's nothing to look into. That was a finalized document from them that was given back to the person. So the person,
You got him, Sean. You got him.
like, the person submitted it and they fucked it. Like, how do you fuck something up that bad?
Sean's about to take the swing.
I'm very close, man. I'm very close.
Are you putting the feelers out to just double check?
I mean, everything there's no sort of way around it, as far as I'm concerned.
How did you find this stuff? How did you figure this out?
I'm in a Facebook group, and the person who submitted it posted it in the Facebook group, and then someone was like, "What the fuck is this?" So basically, the Preservation Society.
Oh god.
First off, they're in bed with WATA and Heritage Auctions. Second off, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, because they, clear as day, Sega Saturn beta version of a game was submitted to them, and on the documents that the Preservation Society signed off on and sent back to the person with WATA and Heritage as well, because it's graded. It says it's a PS1 game. The game never came out on the PlayStation 1. It's a Sega Saturn. Like, how do you fuck something up like that?
Was it like beta tested on the PS1 or something?
No, it's a Saturn game. There was no PS1 version that ever existed. Necro Banana, by the way, what happened with the chick you were taking to the taco festival? Was she disappointed? Did you offer a redo or another day? Oh, no, I had to cut her off, bruh.
What did I tell you?
Things happen.
It won't be long.
Let's see. I don't understand. Why are they? I don't understand what they're doing. What is the point of this? What am I looking at exactly?
So they submit.
Mm-hmm.
They submitted the thing, I guess, to be graded and authenticated. So WATA contacts the Preservation Society, and they basically look at the fucking CDR disc and they're like, oh, this was manufactured in 1996, blah, blah, blah. So then WATA then signs off on it and grades it and then sends it back to them. But they fucked up and put it as the wrong system. Like, how do you fuck that up?
Interesting. Okay.
Jalen with a $5 dono. Not gonna lie, that Excitebike 64 announcement trailer for NSO was great. Hit all the nostalgia bones. Yeah, I think that looks awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I just want to do the course thing where you just do tricks over and over again.
Don't they have like the first like Rocket League on there or something like
It's
that?
not slander because it's factual. My Harry Crack asks if I'm disappointed at the Metal Gear Solid Collection running at 30 frames per second on the Switch. Disappointed isn't the goddamn word. It's bullshit. If you understood that reference, you're good people.
Oh man, it's the Switch's fault. Power the system.
No, it's Konami's fault.
No. Did you see Review Tech's video? It's Switch's fault.
He also thinks the focus is real. What are my honest thoughts on the Preservation Society? I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Ryan Saunders, first time super chatter. Appreciate you, broski. RGT, I've only played Metal Gear Solid 5 and didn't love it. Well, I hate the upcoming Master Collection. Why didn't you love it? What about it, besides the story and Queefer Sutherland, did you not like about it? If it was the having to procure things and do the Fulton recovery system, then yes, because that's not in these games. You get everything just off the people, and it's not as open. It's not as open. It's much more. There are open sections, but it's a lot more confined. So if those are some of your complaints, yeah, Bret Hart, baby. No, I mean, Kelsey's cool, but I'm just saying that there's obviously some problems within the society. And I still don't understand. I don't even remember their real name. I still don't understand the point of it. Like why people give them money to make something that's never going to happen. At least when you give me money, like, bro, I'm spending that on like food and like wrestling action figures and shit. Like, you know, I'll be honest. Let's see if there's any follow-up from Ryan to see if I answered that. Nintegi, probably never, because Twitter doesn't exist. It's now X. Do I ever think I'll get married or a long-term perma relationship? I don't know. Probably not. I'm too weird, bro. Like, I don't know. I just like if it's not like my way, like I'm not interested. Like, whatever, dude. Like compromise. I'll compromise on very bare minimum things. But if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. And there's no force besides God on this earth that can make me do something that I don't want to do. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. Necro Banana, $5. Don't know. I'm just being honest. Chris Chan's incest case has been dismissed. It seems Chris can get away with anything at this point. Yeah, I saw that.
No, the reason you guys want to know why it got dismissed, people are like, oh, how did it? There's no proof that he actually did it. He said it to this girl that set him up, right? Which he might have been. That dude's crazy. Obviously, he might have done it, but in the court, you need to be able to prove without a reasonable doubt that he did. There's no footage. There's no anything. He just said that he did. That's not going to hold up in court.
Did they not do like a DNA test?
No,
on the mother or anything.
I don't think there was anything enough to where it was going to be able to hold in court, like in terms of it. But I don't think she had like a R-word kit or anything, because
you just say it on here. This is probably already demonetized.
Yeah, probably.
There's no listen. As somebody, I'm not like. Obviously, I'm not like a prosecutor or anything, but I watch so much forensic files and I watch so much stuff in terms of prosecution, and this would never hold up in court. That's why I was thinking he's gonna get out, and nothing's gonna happen. I mean, there's probably gonna be some stipulations in terms of things he can and can't do that they'll set up, but there's no proof, because I watched the documentary of when this whole thing, and I watched the other stuff that's happened, and he just said that he did. There's nobody else in the house but him and her. So. And she's gone. She got dementia at the end. Yeah, so that's not going to hold up. So that's the reason why. He got away with this, because there's no tangible proof that's going to hold up in court. Any good lawyer, hell, a public defense attorney would be able to get him acquitted. You know,
Right.
There's been murderers. People literally, it points right to them that get off of murder. But where there's evidence, where there's actual evidence and there's circumstantial, it's nothing. All the thing that's circumstantial here is some person, they can rip apart the girl that he admitted it to. They can rip her apart in court,
Right.
because she's kind of crazy in terms of how she got him to say certain things and all that. So that's why it didn't hold up. As soon as I found out about the girl that where he confessed to, I was like, oh, he probably did something, but it's not gonna stick. And this guy's disgusting and a weirdo, but it ain't gonna stick.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Georgie with $1.99. Talk about the Dylan Danis Logan Paul girl drama, bro. I don't really know what's going on. Like,
oh, I know what's
supposedly
going on
like she's a thought or something, and like she's been around the block and like,
oh man, well apparently like, we got to be careful here because the girl obviously
Allegedly.
she's allowed to date, but she's been on she's like kind of somewhat famous.
Wasn't
because
she fucking DiCaprio? Or he bought her a drink or something?
She's taking pictures with Jamie Foxx. She's taking pictures with celebrities. She's taking pictures with lots of people. She's been on TV. What's that show with the skater guy? Ridiculousness or yeah. She was on that. So she's somewhat of a celebrity. So of course, I mean, of course she's gonna take pictures with other celebrities. But yeah, she's a young lady that's had boyfriends before. I mean, trust me, a lot of people. You ask their girlfriends or their wives, what's their count? It's gonna be a lot too. So I don't know. It's just, but I get why he's doing it. It's hyping up the fight. It's all about promotion.
Yeah, it's all
hyping up the fight.
Like it's all about promotion. It's all about clicks. Yeah. It's all about generating. It's a show. It's a show.
Yeah, it's a show. Exactly.
Scott Woodford, member of the RGT squad for 11 months. Hi guys, have any of you ever heard of a band called We Butter the Bread with Butter? Yes, I actually have. I don't remember what kind of genre they are, but I've definitely heard of them. SSJ Pika, $5 dono. Shout out to the Spawncast crew making my Sunday work week complete. Currently binge watching Spawncast from episode 1 till I'm caught up. Thank you guys.
Oh gosh,
that'll take a while.
I think this is the second person that said that before.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while. Yeah, an entire year. Think about 333. That's almost an entire year of just watching one episode a day for 2 to 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah, early on, we had 3 hours a lot.
God Emperor Sofa King taking it back to 3rd grade here. Repeat after me. I am Sophie King. Say it slowly. Loses meaning. I am Sophie King. We. Todd. Head.
It's a solid Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that was like fucking 3rd grade. Hairline Almighty.
You say a very funny thing.
What if Nintendo does the unexpected and gives us a true next-gen console? GameCube 2 uses Switch as an existing Wii U pad. Philip Burnell is a man. There's no chance of that.
Zero chance of doing something that stupid.
There's
not trying to call you stupid, by the way. I'm not trying to call you stupid, but there's a zero chance of that happening.
There's a negative chance of that if that's even possible. Hustle and motivate. What up, broski? You've been fucking hitting the gym like a motherfucker. Slim and trim. Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing good too, broski. Am I a fan of Super Chris Chan 3D? Is that like a Super Noah's Ark?
Maybe.
Oh, she withheld sex from Logan for a long time?
I don't know about all that.
That's what someone in the chat said. Joe 6831.
Obviously, that makes it true.
I guess I gotta say his name right. Joe 6831. Joe 6831, because the second J is capitalized. What is everyone's yearly income? We'll start with John. John, what's your yearly income?
Do not say that.
IRS is watching.
Do not say it. No, seriously, don't. Nobody answer that.
IRS is ready. They're waiting for Sean too. Watch, they're waiting for him.
Go ahead, Sean. Fucking IRS. You're the IRS. I ain't saying.
Yeah, right. The IRS is like what's his name? Walking into the school is hello, how you do, fellow kids? Not the IRS here.
Or that movie, The Substitute. You remember that one? That was a good movie.
What?
The Substitute, where it was like an undercover cop. like went into the school because there was like drugs and gangs and stuff, but he was posing as a substitute teacher. It's called The Substitute.
Nice. Read that from the IMDb example, or
Lydia, me play joke, me go pee pee in your Coke. I missed that one. That's a good one. I wish we could somehow change it, but we can't. I was about to say something about, what was I thinking about? It was a substitute. I don't remember. I had a really weird substitute teacher in high school. I actually had two. The first one, he would call everyone scholars. He'd be like, all right, scholars. And he had a claw hand. Like, he didn't have his three fingers in the middle. He just had a thumb and a pinky. And one day I asked him, and he was also missing part of his ear. And I asked him, like, what happened. And he was fucking around with fireworks, and it blew off his three fingers. So we all called him the claw. And he would, like, come up behind you and, like, put the claw on your shoulder. Like, what are you doing? It was a fucking weirdo. And then his ear was because he had gotten in a car accident and, like, battery acid got on his ear or something.
That sounds like a supervillain, like origin story or something, the way you're describing it, Sean.
And then there was Mr. Schlogel, who I think died. But Schlogel, dude, he would be fucking ripped. Like, absolutely drunk as shit. He would have his little cup, and you would see him, like, pull out his flask, and he would fill up his flask. Oh, guys, Mr. Schlogel. Like, it was the funniest fucking shit. He let us do whatever we want, though.
There's no way his name was Schlogel.
It was Schlogel.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's a Nickelodeon show right there.
So, Jordan, has Discord not talked to you at all?
No. I got the initial email where it was like, hey, we're so sorry that happened. We'll get right back to you.
I ain't gonna do shit. Worthless. All these corporations.
Yeah, it could be upwards of a month or two. And some worst cases I've heard from people of how long it takes for them to get to your ticket to
Jeez.
do anything.
Astrolock, $5 donut. Whatever happened to the Metal Gear movie? Was that a thing?
It's still happening as of right now. But no movement.
Jordan, your thoughts on the smell of gasoline? Somebody asked while you were gone.
It's not bad. I don't mind it.
Okay. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I kind of like it. Except, like, when you accidentally spill it on yourself. That sucks.
Because then the smell stays with you all day.
Yeah. Yum Yum Raison. RGTM, still waiting for your DJ controller. Bro, I have no idea where the fuck that thing is. Well, maybe I do.
Your DJ Hero controller?
No, my actual DJ equipment.
Oh, interesting.
Jordan's Discord got the hacksered.
Yeah, it was pretty. I'll give it to him. It was a very good
Pretty
hacker.
pog. Pretty pog.
Yeah, it's pretty pog. It's pretty great.
Writer strike. Hey. I mean, you're not wrong. But you're not right. I don't think anyone smokes weed besides maybe one person on this panel.
Yeah. John.
Fucking John.
It's not me.
Why would anyone assume that?
It's not me. It's
Just
not
saying.
me.
Why
SSJ
would-
Pika. $5 dono. I work at Amazon delivering 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, so I got plenty of time. I enjoy all the content y'all put out, especially the Patreon. Makes me smile. Appreciate you, SSJ Pika.
Yeah.
Because I see you a lot, or your fellow employees, your coworkers.
I'm glad you're enjoying the podcast. A lot of them up there now. 333 episodes. That spans 333 weeks. So how many years is that?
Just want to,
33
guys.
times 7, and that's not all of it. I think.
I am starving. I'm gonna go eat.
All
You
right.
guys take it easy.
Toodles.
Later.
Did you even have kids when this started?
2,331 weeks.
That's
Did
crazy.
not.
Oh God, the IRS with the $5.
I knew it. They dropped the facade.
Hello, this is a note. Please do not share your yearly income to public, only to us every tax season. That's the crazy thing about the IRS is they
over
know how
6
much you
years.
make, yet they're still like, tell us how much you make. Well, you already know. You got to tell us how much. Like, fuck off. And no, I didn't find my keys.
Still? Oh man,
I think
Dude.
they're fucking long gone, dude.
jeez, they're never coming back.
John, is Attack of the Saiyans for the original DS worth anything?
Attack of the Saiyans for the yeah, that's like 100. If you have the case and manual, I think it's just over $100. Yeah, I think just cartridge only, it's like 70. Good game though, if you've never played it.
No, thank you.
Oh, that's a good game.
But my DS collection is pretty pricey. What I have: Resident Evil Deadly Silence complete,
Oh,
Castlevania
that's
Dawn
cool.
of Sorrow complete. Some heavy hitters.
Yeah, those
you
are good.
sold the rest of your cheap shit.
Right?
Yeah, I sold most of it. What am I having for dinner? I didn't eat dinner. I ate a massive lunch, so I'll just have a bowl of cereal after this is done. No,
How
it's
massive was your lunch?
It's way too big. No, IRS stands for Erwin R. Shyster. I have 17 sealed copies of PS2 Simpsons Road Rage. Do you guys have any advice? I build a
more.
seat or something.
Seek health or seek help.
I think you need more.
No, I never had a Honda Civic Si. I did have a 92 Honda Accord.
Those SIs used to be really popular back in then. I remember people really wanted those cars back
they
then.
were SIs and Accords. They were cheap. Parents liked to get them for their kids, and I mean the mod scene was huge. I never liked Hondas though, except for when I had the 92 Honda Accord, and in that I got an underage drinking ticket, a speeding ticket, and I went off-roading in it.
You're such a role model.
And this was in a span of 2 months.
What?
Because my parents took away my car and they made me drive that because I got in trouble for something. And I got an 80 and a 55. I got an underage drinking. And I remember it was winter time and we had snow and I was like, we're going to take this bitch off-roading. Fluckus, $2 dono. RGT85 is the Spawncast Angry Grandpa. You're not wrong. Those 99 Neons, well, they did the SRTs in
They did the SRT4, and that was the scariest car ever made. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen Dodge do.
Yeah, it was wild.
They just put like a massive turbocharger on one of the least reliable cars ever made. They're like, good luck. It's awesome. I remember that back in high school, and like one person had it. It lasted them a full year, like a maybe junior or senior year. And it just rattled constantly, but it was fast. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Fucking death trap.
Yeah, it definitely was. The Eclipse was really popular back then, too.
Yeah. That was kind of more of a feminine thing, I felt. I knew more girls.
I think
that
it's
had
because...
Eclipses.
Well, they had two different
tops.
ones.
Yeah,
they had like
the drop top one.
I'm talking about like the GS one. The one that was a little small. There was one that was a bit bigger and it had like gills on the side, and then they had the smaller one that I think was in Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. It was like turbocharged and everything and all-wheel drive, and people loved that car apparently in the tuner community. But I remember that being real popular in like the early 2000s.
I remember my friend had a Dodge Neon, now that I think about it. I never tried to ride with him though, because I was like, I don't want to ride.
Yeah, the regular Neon is basically like the competitor to the Civic. But when they started putting turbochargers in it, was like, Dodge, hold on. Those cars were not designed for that. It's awesome.
Now, I do like the Lancer. I remember there was a Middle Eastern dude. I don't remember his name. I wasn't like super good friends with him, but he had a what's the Evo?
Oh, there's the Evo 8.
Yeah.
That was the one that was in Need for Speed, and was like it's on the cover of Most Wanted back then, and that was an incredibly popular car, but obviously it was expensive. Like in high school, you weren't going to get. I wouldn't be getting that anyway, and I didn't know anyone who had it, but it was like that dream car back then that people wanted.
Yeah, Chevy had the Cobalt SS, which was supercharged.
I remember that one too. Yeah, I remember that car. That was a popular one too.
What happened to the Taco Fest? Hey, women.
What?
What can you say?
I don't know. What can you say?
Exactly.
Okay.
I like the fucking what was that fucking SUV, but it was like I think it was a Chevy, but it was like super small and it was like made to be modded. You remember that thing?
SUV is really small. This is like back in like the 2002, 2003 era.
The Extreme. Yeah. There's they had the Extreme models. I think they had a truck and an SUV in that.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think it was a Blazer. It was small. It was like mad small.
That was before the crossover SUVs were popular.
Yeah.
Interesting.
S10 and Blazer. Okay. Dr. Cheeks is here.
What?
Not to be confused with Mr. Cheeks. Try dating men. No, thank you. I'm good on that. No, not a Geo Tracker. The Typhoon and the Cyclone are fucking dope, though. That's like the Ford Lightning, the F-150 Lightning. All right, hold on. Maybe it was there like a Blazer that had like a sub name on it? SS Blazer, that might be it. I just dropped my phone. Let me look it up. 2000, we'll say 1. I remember this kid had a yellow one. But see, it wasn't the Blazer. HHR? I don't know what that is. Maybe it was a Blazer Extreme. Yeah, that's what it was. The S10 Blazer. Yeah. That was it.
Are you picking up Starfield in early access, Sean?
Do I have to pay money?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Extreme had the factory ground effects. Yes, thank you. Somebody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
I think early access is like $35.
$35? What am I made of money?
Yeah.
Isn't
You
it
hear
like
that-
2 days?
You hear that, IRS? Someone's making more. Guy
No, I think Microsoft's going to give DirectX a code.
Yeah, right.
Listen, the IRS is paid very well, annoyingly. Okay.
Fuck them. A Jimmy? Yeah, they're not a bad little SUV. 5 days, $99.99 says PT. What are you pissing on my leg and telling me it's raining, John? You fucking lying to me? What the fuck?
How much do they say it is?
$99.99 and it's 5 days early.
No, if you have Game Pass, it's $35 upgrade. You have Game Pass.
Cristobal, member of the RGC squad for 13 months. That's actually the record. Jordan, do you or any other Spawncast member plan to check out the Paladin game that basically has Pokemon-like characters with guns? I remember that game.
Maybe.
Yeah,
If
what's
I
the move,
remember it
Jordan?
when it comes out. You know,
Yeah?
I don't know, it doesn't look like it's not like it looks competently made,
Mhm.
but I really want to see if it actually happens because like obviously they have their own designs, but there are some that are so blatantly just recolored Pokemon. It's like, how are you not sued? So if it comes out, you know, maybe I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Did I hear the story about an IRS agent shooting someone in Arizona? The shot person was an IRS agent, and it was on a gun range. I mean, look at Dick Cheney, bro. Nothing should surprise you. Dick Cheney fucking shooting motherfuckers. I thought you were a turkey. It's like, okay. Jordan, did you have a problem with tattoos in Japan?
Not one bit. There's actually a big tattoo culture there, and a lot of like there's still certain things you can't do if you have tattoos, just like out of certain areas cultural respect, but like even some of them have like new time limits, like hey, you can come later in the day to do, be a part of this thing, just not during main big public hours. But I got a tattoo when I was in Japan. A lot of the younger scene there is covered in tattoos. It's really cool.
Did you find like any of the weird sex stuff there?
Oh yeah, so there is
I
a
like this
7-story tall building that every level you go up gets crazier and crazier with the sex stuff.
Yeah.
It starts off like, oh, it's a funny, oh, this kind of looks like a wiener, that's funny. And then you go up to the top floor and it's just like rubber body parts and displays, and it's like 7 floors. Every floor has DVDs on it. It was crazy. It was like a whole group to that. It was like 5 of us, and we're all just laughing in there.
IRS with another $2 dono. RGT debates Switch Force needs to happen. What are we gonna debate? Like, I'm right. The end. Jordan, you should do a vlog about it.
I don't know. I just like enjoying the experience. Japan was great.
When are you going back?
As soon as I can.
All right.
I'm gonna try and go back again this year. I'm gonna buy a place there.
Hey. Should have done it during COVID.
The housing market's actually like literally the best in the world there. It's super affordable right now.
Oh. Well, there you go. It's time.
Mm-hmm.
You could be Japan Jordan.
That's
Hey.
me. Japan Jordan.
So like what's how's the dollars like twice, isn't it?
It's when I was there, it started at like, it was like $1 was like 71 cents around there, and I think it just kept getting better and better as we were there. So everything was like super fucking cheap.
Did you go on a bullet train?
Yes, the Shinkansen, which took me from Tokyo to Osaka, and then Osaka to Kyoto, and then to Yokohama after that.
Did you run into the Yakuza?
No, but I did meet 2 samurai families.
Cool. Do they have like do they wear like the traditional garb?
No, they have crests on things that prove their lineage.
Like the crest in Shenmue.
Sure.
What was your best Japan buy?
I bought a bunch of games. I bought a big box PS2 version of Seaman.
Okay.
Just because I thought it was like the perfect opportunity to everyone asked like, what'd you get? I'm like, oh, I bought Seaman.
Well, I mean, you were at the right store.
Dedicated to the joke. I like it.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was super cheap. I'm telling you that the Japanese, if you think Japanese GameCube games like are annoying to get while you're here in order, they're so cheap there. Especially right now. It's worth it just for that, John. You gotta go for that.
That's what you could do when you move to Japan. That'll be your hustle. You buy the cheap games while you're in Japan. You sell them to the gaijins. You know, double the price.
Right.
The stupid gaijins like John. Oh, I need the Japanese version of this game. Why? You don't read Japanese. I need it.
It is the most English-friendly country. It is pretty insane.
Did you go to McDonald's there? I
did because I had to try it, and it is completely different. They cook things at a different way.
It's more of a deli, I thought.
I would say it's still very much like a McDonald's, but it felt more upscaled. Like there was a level of like, oh, they like give a shit here about making the food, and they had some interesting items, some good stuff. It was all right.
Do they have the McPizza?
Not that I saw. No.
I've always wanted to try a McPizza.
A McPizza?
Do you really want to try a McPizza?
I do. I want to see what McDonald's take on the pizza is.
What goes into it? Is it just like one bun and some cheese and sauce, or?
No, it's an actual pizza.
Ah. I thought it was one of those situations where they just kind of like look at what they have on hand and they're like, we can kind of make a pizza out of this.
We can take this Big Mac apart and make a pizza.
No, yeah, it's not like some Lunchable ghetto shit. Which I love, by the way. I love Lunchables.
Lunchable ghetto shit.
Lunchables are goated.
How are the toilets? Asks Goose
Oh,
Papoose.
it changes the perception of what you think a toilet can be.
Oh,
we have it so wrong here. Every toilet, no matter if it's a business, a small building, a random hole in the wall restaurant, if they have access to a toilet, a hotel room, every toilet is super clean. It has a bare minimum of a bidet with a bunch of features on it. They have warming and cooling seats. It is on another level.
I think they call the quarter pounder a crusty burger. Leave them
Also,
single
all the
moms
toilets
alone.
notice when you're coming to them. So like you walk to its toilet, it'll like open up and prepare itself.
I don't like that.
It was kind of weird.
That's kind of creepy.
It just
I
knows
tell
it's like,
you
we know what you're here for.
when I'm ready for you. You don't tell me when you're
Well,
ready.
if you're walking
for me.
towards the toilet, it's just getting prepared for you. It's warming up that seat.
Did you rent yourself a girlfriend?
Did I rent myself a girl? I did not rent myself a girlfriend.
Okay. Necro Banana, $2 donos. Some public toilets in Japan are still squat toilets.
That is true. There are some squat ones, but I think I encountered one the entire time I was there, and I didn't even use it.
Did you pop a squat?
No, it was my friend came out and said they have the squat ones in there.
Yo, they got squats in here.
Yeah, because all we've been seeing is like the bidet ones. He's like, oh, they have the old school squatters.
Is John going to do a tech wave soon? No. He quit tech wave. He's too busy making, did you know that you could pop out the top of a GameCube emblem and put another one in there?
Did you know that?
Yes, everyone knows that. That has a functioning brain.
How
Yeah,
many
but
views
everyone
did
knows
short get?
that because they watched the tech wave.
Yeah, see? It was a shorts that I did, Sean.
Yeah, how many views that short get, John?
Like 2.6 million views.
Oh wow, that's
Fucking
way good.
asinine.
Hey. Don't look at me.
I'm
I'm just out here helping people.
Okay.
I just did a tech wave last week. Hold on. It's all running together. Yeah, I showed cleaning the Switch, and then I did one on I took apart that Pokemon Go Plus Jordan, and then I did
the air compression in a Switch?
No. I actually showed opening up and removing the heatsink and everything.
Oh, okay.
And then I did the PSP where I put the IPS screen in the PSP 1000. People like that video, actually. That one did pretty well. And then I did the PlayStation Game Boy. I like that one. That was a fun one. And I'm trying to do for tomorrow the follow-up to the Super Game Boy that not a lot of people have or know about even.
I know about it. It was released in Japan only.
The Super Game Boy 2?
Yeah. It's translucent cover.
Yeah, I like the look of it. It's good. And it's region free.
How much money do you get for 2 million views on a short? Not
You
fucking
see what,
dick.
2.6, right?
Yeah.
2.6 mil. So you what, between like 150, 300, somewhere in that range?
Probably. It's not a lot. If you like, people look at that as like, this is a.
Yeah, but how long did it take you to put together?
Probably like 15 minutes.
Exactly.
And
Like,
what you
extra
had
money.
to sacrifice? Your dignity as a content
How many
creator.
subs did you get from it? That's the important part.
There were a lot of subs that came in for it. Yeah, I'll admit that.
Yeah,
a lot of subs came in for it.
fools who didn't know basic things. All right, I'm extremely tired.
Well, now they know.
I feel
Yeah,
like
now
I'm
they know.
falling asleep. No, look, a McPizza. I'm not saying I want to eat it regularly. I just want to try the fucking thing.
Well, get out of your fucking house for once.
Yeah, it's like I don't think they make it in around anywhere. though.
Travel, bitch. Fly to a different country.
There you go, Sean.
No,
See the world.
Can't
Go
move
get
it.
yourself a girlfriend in Japan.
No, I could do
There you
that. I
go.
could do the fucking Google Earth and see whatever
Oh.
the fuck I
Start
want.
doing your reviews. You'd be like, I'm reviewing every Rent-A-Girlfriend in Japan.
There you
That
go.
costs money too.
Oh.
But then you make the money
Tax
back from your
write-offs.
reviews.
Is it really though? All right. Thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out. Thank you to everyone who is a channel member. You guys rock. Thank you to everyone who donated with some amazing questions. And as always, thank you to Corey McIntyre, the MVP.
That's Corey.
All the time. Corey's the man. And yeah, so I gotta film some stash tomorrow.
Stash.
Yeah, it's the retro videos because I don't have one for Tuesday. I gotta film one Tuesday, Friday uploads. So I'll film some of those. Trying to get some more Who the Fuck Is people. I thought I had one lined up, but it had to be cleared through AEW, and they're doing a pay-per-view tomorrow. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. Kriya Bomb with the $3 dono. Thank you, Kriya Bomb. And Callan Shaw Indie Games with a $5 dono. Still haven't beaten the Armored Core 6 Chapter 1 boss. Pray for me all. You were working on that literally an hour and a half ago.
I need more videos from Sean about his $100 WWF Wing Eagle belt from Amazon and ...
It's great. And so many people on Facebook got mad at me for that on like my RGC85 Facebook because Brett posted it up there and people were like, "Oh, YouTuber flexing his money." It's like it's a fucking $100. And then someone was like, you're wasting money on these things. It's like, bro, it's not gonna lose value. I could probably go on fucking eBay right now and list it for $150 and some schmuck would buy it because they don't know that you could get them for $100 off Amazon. Like, fuck off, dude. I hate people like that. Like, just shut the fuck up. Watch the content. If you got a question or comment about the content, that's fine. Don't worry about me spending $100 on a fucking belt. If you only knew how much